Rich, and today I'm going to be going over my Week 3 predictions. Let's just get started right away. Just to throw it out there, I don't know if you guys saw last week for Week 2 we predicted Thursday's game for today, and me and my buddy Daniel, we both picked the New York Giants to win this one, and currently they're up 7-0, so we're looking good on that pick. But starting with this Sunday's games, let's start off with the Colts versus the Jaguars. In this one, I have the Colts. They're coming off a win against the Minnesota Vikings, who most people, at least that I heard, picked Minnesota in this one. Colts showed up. Angelique played great. I like the Colts again to win against the Jaguars. Next, we have St. Louis at Chicago. Chicago, yeah, they came off a bad week, but overall, they're a much better team. Offensively, Jay Cutler, he's a better quarterback, and I think the offensive line, they have to step up, and I think they will. They're going to come away with the win at home. Next, we have Buffalo versus the Cleveland Browns. I picked Buffalo last week. I knew they weren't going to have a bad performance, and they proved me right. I'm going to pick Buffalo again. I think they have a strong defense, and they're going to be able to come up with a win against the Browns. Next, we have Tampa Bay versus the Dallas Cowboys. Big game here. Cowboys, they haven't been looking sharp so far in the season. Tampa Bay, they had a pretty good game against the Giants, and I felt they should have won that game, but it was an amazing performance by Eli. So, they just both had great games, and I thought either team could have won that one. So I'm gonna pick Tampa Bay in this one. Tampa Bay should win this one. I just feel like they're more in control right now. They know what they're doing as far as game plan. Which players, the players know what they're doing also. So I picked the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in that one. Next, we have Detroit versus Tennessee. Tennessee Titans, line, they're just not a good enough team. Jake Locker, not a good enough quarterback. Detroit, they have awesome D, and Megatron. So they're just going to come away. This should be a pretty easy win for Detroit. Next, we have the New York Jets versus the Miami Dolphins. And I got the upset right here. This is my upset of the week. I think Miami, coming off a strong game against the Raiders, I think Miami is going to win this one. At home. We'll see what they do. I think Miami's going to win. Just a quick shout out here to my guy, Young A80. That's YUNG A80. I was talking to him the past couple of days about this game. I told him I picked the Miami Dolphins. He said, no way. He said the Jets are going to get in there. They're going to crush the Dolphins, so we'll see what happens there. Next, we have San Francisco versus Minnesota. I think this is a pretty easy pick right here. San Francisco is going to dominate that game. Next, we have Kansas City versus the New Orleans Saints. Surprisingly, both of them are 0-2, especially the Saints, surprisingly. Saints have got to win this game. They're not going to start the season 0-3, so I have the Saints. Next, we have the Bengals versus the Washington Redskins. Not a big fan of the Washington Redskins, sorry to say. I'm an Andrew Luck guy. I'm a Colts guy. But overall, I think Bengals, they're going to end up winning this game. I like A.J. Green. He's a good receiver. Their defense is pretty sharp, too, so I'll pick them. Next, we have Philadelphia versus the Arizona Cardinals. Really, I don't know what to expect from Philadelphia, but I just think Arizona got a little bit lucky last week against New England. I don't see them getting lucky again against a much better team, so I'm going to pick Philadelphia in this one. Next, we have Atlanta versus San Diego. San Diego 2-0, so is Atlanta, but Atlanta, a superior team. They're going to take this one pretty easily, I think. Next, we have Houston versus Denver. Denver, they came off a pretty hard loss Monday, but I think they'll bounce back. Texans, they are 2-0, but I think Denver has what it takes to win this game, especially at their house. Next, we have Pittsburgh versus the Oakland Raiders. I'm pretty sure Oakland will not win this game. I think Pittsburgh has a strong D. We know what their D can do. But offensively, they outmatch Raiders any day. That's what I think. Next, we have my game of the week, the game you should definitely try to watch if this is the only game you can watch. New England versus Baltimore. New England coming off a pretty shocking loss to the Arizona Cardinals. Baltimore, they lost a close one against Eagles, but I think Baltimore is going to win this one. Their defense is far superior, and I don't see New England winning this one. I'm sorry. I don't think their offense is great, but against this defense, I think they might fall short. Next, we have Green Bay versus Seattle. It's probably some Monday night game. Seattle, I think, is going to get dominated. Green Bay, they should have an easy win in this one. Finally, next Thursday's game, Cleveland at Baltimore. I have Baltimore winning this one easy again because of their tight, strong defense. That's pretty much it. Please let me know what you think about my picks. Give us your picks in the comments, whatever. Like, subscribe. We will subscribe back. And we'll see you next week.